welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Thanks for joining me again. At the end of the last episode, we had what I thought was a pretty tough fight. It was kind of a fun fight. We fought these, let's see, we got a Shadow-Cursed Shambling Mound and Shadow-Cursed Needle Blight. All kinds of fun stuff. Team's in pretty bad shape, but that's not going to stop us from looting. Let's take a look at the Shadow-Cursed Shambling Mound and see what he's got. Ooh, he has Shadowroot Sack. Alright, Shadowroot Sack, a small sack harvested from a faintly glowing mushroom. It smells incomprehensibly vile. We'll pick that up. Wood bark, twisted and knobbled in nodes of hardened sap. The grain of this bark manages to be both rough and smooth to the touch. And then an ironwood club, fashioned from the hard, unforgiving trunk of an oak. This club still retains the perfume of the forest. I mean, who would use that this late in the game, I ask? Probably not going to find anything all that great from these guys. Just a thought. But we're going to go around and loot them anyway, because it's what we do. Hey, there's some black oleander over here too. And I feel pretty secure that we're not going to just suddenly find ourselves in the middle of another battle here before I go and rest. I could be wrong. But even if that does happen, hey, we have a saved game that we could go back to if anything terrible happens. Well, we're getting a lot of these sacks. Let's walk over here. Check out this dead harbor. What you got, man? Oh. There's some shadow-cursed vines there. That's not annoying at all.
Close at hand.
Yes, yes, Fox. So dramatic. Death's close at hand. Woe is me. Oh, so he's got a spear. He's got some leather armor, some gold, and putrefied tumor? Whatever corpse this fetid cancer was once attached to has long rotted away, leaving only its affliction behind. Why on earth does he have that? He's got a nice little short sword here. He's got his own leather armor. He's got some gold. And he also has a putrefied tumor. Maybe it has something to do with why they were raised from the dead. Oh man, there's a Shadow-Cursed Blight somewhere. Where is it? I'm trying to... I don't want to walk in the, those vines. Where is this particular blight right here? Okay. Alright, we'll take that wood bark. Okay, we've looted all this stuff. We got a couple torches over here. Hey, let's light up this brazier for funds. Okay, we walked through the crap again. Alright. Try not to die, Fox. Try not to die, buddy. Come on now. Just light this thing. Alright, well, I think we looted everybody here. Astarion, why don't you loot this chest here? Oh, it's locked. Well, Astarion should be able to unlock this thing, right?
With pleasure.
Holy cow, look at all this stuff he's got. He's got a bonus of 11 to 18. What's funny is we could even add guidance. He's a bonus of 12 to 22. I think we're getting in. I think we'd have to roll a critical fail in order to not get in. This is going to be our highest number ever. 38. Not that it matters. Okay. Let us go ahead and see what's inside. We've got a ring of self-immolation. Every one of the 3 gems in this ring is searing hot, enough to burn yourself with the slightest brush of your fingers. It has self-immolation. Set yourself on fire to gain heat. Okay. Well, that's the reason for that is going over my head. We'll just set that on back to camp. Anything else we want to loot up here? Ooh, there's a key over here. Probably goes to that
A long way to go.
chest we just opened, but oh well, that's how things go. 4 gold pieces and a ragged diary. Let's, you know how to read, Shadowheart. Why don't you read it? Fool me to think I'd fare better than the other treasure hunters in this god's cursed wasteland, but the promise of a cursed beast as a trophy was a temptation I couldn't leave behind. Bloody needle blights took me by surprise, though I'm not sure how. How could I have expected anything less? It's all so much worse than I imagined. Found a key up here, but unless it unlocks a chest full of water and sunlight, I've no use for it. Okay. Take that. Torch, bottle, mug. Where's the key? I want the key. So we just picked up a key. And the key that we just picked up looks like this. It's just a small iron key. Yeah, I mean, it probably unlocked that chest. I don't know, but I don't know. What are the odds that this guy would have the key that unlocked that chest?
Need to keep going.
I don't know. I mean, there's no way to know now, is there? If that was the key to that chest. Alright, so we've, oh, I can't even get down. Oh, I need to jump back over here. Whoops. Yeah, we'll jump back over here and then climb down. And then we'll do the same thing with Astarion. Good jump, dude. Very stylish. And then we'll get the team back together, and we're going to go ahead and go back to camp and rest up. We want to go talk to Halsin anyway.
Let's move.
Been told it's a good idea to go, excuse me, talk to him after seeing Oliver, that little kid. So let's go ahead and go on back to camp. And we'll go talk to Halsin if he's here. See if we could find him. Where are you, Halsin? Well, I am not seeing him right off. And my map shows Karlach, Shadowheart, Astarion. There's me, Lizelle, Gale, Scratch. Is this camp really that big? Is there a whole other place over here to go?
What path lies before me?
Maybe he's over here. Let's go see. Come on. What's this place then? Well. Alrighty then. Alright. So much for talking to Halsin, I guess? I don't know. I don't see him anywhere. I don't think we want to go down in the chasm. Huh. Yeah, I really thought that, earlier he probably told us he was going somewhere. I don't remember. Astarion, Gale, Shadowheart, Karlach, Will, and Lizelle. Okay. Man, this is a huge camp. Are there people down here too? I don't know how to get there. So we got that there. I guess that's the whole camp. Unless there's a place to run up. Can I get up here? Well, let's go look up here. Not sure why they had to make this camp so big. I actually don't like the big camps. Too much running around. Like right now. Anybody over here? There's a little tent here. Makes me wonder if, like... Oh, here's Withers. If like, there's other potential followers I haven't found yet that would be here if I had found them. Man, yeah, I don't like this camp. It's too big. Too big. Too many places for people to hide. I mean, we got some stairs here. The hell's going on up here? I don't think there's anybody in here. Here's where the mirror is. Well, if Halsin's here, I don't know where he is. Yeah, there's me. I mean, it doesn't even show Withers on the map, so hell, I don't know, man. I don't know where he is. Yeah, I'm annoyed with this camp. I don't like how big this camp is. Too many places for people to hide. I don't like it. Well, we'll go ahead and end the day, and we'll see if anybody wants to talk to us. Maybe Halsin will magically appear. I don't know. But let's end our day. And I see no exclamation marks over here indicating somebody wants to talk to us. There's Will, Karlak, Shadowheart, Gale, Astarion, and Lizelle. Okay. Let's go ahead and end our day. Auto-select our supplies. Looks like they finally fixed this so it knows how to do math properly. Let's do a full rest. Will anything happen in the middle of the night? I think Halsin actually might be in Last Light Inn, maybe? Is that where he is? I think that's where he is. Maybe he's there. Let's go there. See if he's there and we can talk to him here.
Seen alleyways in Baldur's Gate that are plenty worse in their way.
Yeah?
So he might be in the building over here,
2 steps in,
next to
become
Art,
Sundown's new sheath.
the guy who's
Ain't my neck of the woods.
been asleep for 100 years or something.
Count the lucky stars.
There he is. Let's go talk to this guy.
Daniel and me are climbing up a tree.
He keeps saying Daniel's name. He must know more. We need to rouse him.
Uh-huh. There must be another way to lift the curse?
Without Daniel, no. And I don't know how I can find him without speaking to this man.
Okay, well then I guess I'll see what I can do.
I don't deserve you, my friend.
Alright, well you were useless. Thanks for nothing. Yeah, nothing. Nothing for us. Alright, well, I guess we will... Man, where will we go? Where was the last place? I guess here, really. This is the closest we can get to resuming our travels. This is where we were at the starting of this episode, I believe, where we fought those, blighted things. So, I mean, where do we go now? I feel like if I go across this bridge, it's going to get super dark. So I've been getting a lot of comments about how to deal with the darker parts of the Shadow-Cursed lands. Quite a few people say that I just need to go back to Moonrise Towers and explore it until I find a room or somebody who will tell me where the lantern is. Other people say don't worry about it. You could just kind of like skip past it somehow. I'm not sure how I would do that. But I guess I'm a little annoyed that I don't feel like the game is doing a very good job of leading me in the right direction. I mean, if I have to have people on the internet telling me where to go, I don't think that's a good sign. I mean, I realize I kind of took a different path and, you know, when I first arrived in the Shadow-Cursed lands, wherever that was, over here, I think, I traveled with the, I guess you could say the bad guys, and instead of killing them, I didn't, and therefore I did not get the lantern. I guess that would be the more common way to get it. Yeah, so I guess I need that lantern. So I guess we're going to just go here. Okay, so we're here, and I want to take a moment to go ahead and put on our wondrous gloves so that Fox can go around and, you know, this is what I normally do in camp. You know, I give everybody on my team Bardic Inspiration and Longstrider. The nice thing about doing it here is that I don't have to run around to everybody. They're all right here next to me. Back at camp, I always have to, like, run around and find where they are. But here, I don't have to do that, so I don't know. Maybe I should do it this way all the time. But Longstrider for Shadowheart, Bardic Inspiration for Shadowheart, Longstrider for Starion here, who I don't even recognize. That hat on. And then, just for good measure, I always give myself Detect Thoughts for concentration, and then I always give myself Speak with Animals. There we go. Okay, everybody I think is all maxed out. I'm going to hit F5. And I was told... Let's see if I can remember how to get there. If I go to the character screen... No, that's the inspiration screen. I want to go to the character screen. Is this the character screen? Somewhere is a toggle armor set visibility. No, that's not what I want. Well, I guess I don't remember where to go, but somewhere I could tell the game not to show helmets. And I thought it was on their character screen. But I don't remember where it is, so... What's this? Hide during dialogues. There we go. Jeez, how am I supposed to see that? So I could decide whose helmets I want to hide during dialogues. I guess it's kind of cool that you could do all or none, which is pretty cool, I guess. Fox isn't wearing a hat, I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Need to go back to Fox and give him his missile snaring gloves back. Yeah, I like that. So he's just wearing this diadem, which, yeah, isn't shown during our dialogue scenes. Okay, now I'll hit F5. Well, let's go back in here and walk around and see if we can't find this lantern that we need. I'm sure it's totally safe. Don't remember where it was I was getting ready to go last time.
Not if you keep them lips.
I remember we did go in this room, and we were kind of given a job. We were supposed to go kill somebody, but we're not going to do that. There's some stairs here that go up. I don't know if that's where I'm supposed to go. But let's do it. Let's go up these stairs and see what's up here. I'm sure I won't regret this. Whoopsies. Where are we going? Way up here. I don't like this. Let's light these candles here. This place is gloomy. Not a whole lot to look at up here. Got this thing running around. Oh. Oh. There's a bunch of people here. Radija, Mistress of Souls, a Necromite, Disciple Zarel, Necromite, Gloric. There's an ornate door here that is locked, it would seem. And, I'm trying to get the camera to do what I want it to do here. And then, oh, there's another locked door here. But over here is a door that's just wide open, so let's go in it. Found, like, maybe a library or something. There's a landscape here we could examine. In this scene, a brook flows over stones into a large river, cutting like a misty serpent through a series of sloping valleys. Isn't that nice? get caught looting. Whoa, that was weird. Strange. It's weird and strange. It was both of them. A little gift, it says. Let's go see what this says. A little gift. Let's read it. Marcus, I assume no explanation is needed for just how rare these appendages are, and I trust you shall make good use of them. You have a golden opportunity to please the general. Do not squander it. Access to the unwilling donor has proven difficult since the harvesting, but if I am afforded the opportunity, I shall pass along your gratitude. B. Appendages, huh? Now, forgive me if I'm not remembering correctly. It's actually been over a week since I last played. I was out of town. Is Marcus the guy who was the fist who came back and tried to kidnap that cleric and he had wings? Is that what this is all about? Are these wings? I'm not sure who B would be. I mean, it doesn't say it's stealing, so I'm going to take it just in case I want to reference it again later. Ooh, here's some stuff over here. No word from Balthazar, missive from Ketheric, invasion plans for Baldur's Gate. Here is a missive from Ketheric. Ooh, even reading it is bad. Ooh. This here, I can read it. A map of Baldur's Gate depicting Upper City, Lower City, and Outer City as far as Worm's Crossing, as well as Grey Harbor and the near course of the Kionthar. Arrows show the intended progress of the armies of the Absolute, with weak points in the city defenses marked with X. So we can't even read this missive. The stupid eyes walking around here ruin all my fun. Can't do anything with him here. Here's no word from Balthazar, which I can't read that either without getting into trouble. I guess this guy isn't going to leave. That's my guess. He's just going to keep floating around here since we're in this room. Well, and will he leave? Okay, scrying eye. I'm gonna hit F5 just in case I screw this up. Let's read this. Balthazar has sent neither word nor notice. Wherever he's gone is a mystery. Needs someone to investigate his chambers, but no doubt he's rigged the thing to high hells. Perhaps hobgoblins. Okay, I don't know who that is. And then this missive here. Gorte. Oh, jeez. La 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 la. Nothing to see here. The game does not pause when you're reading something. So this eye, this scrying eye, has come back in here. We've got a door here that, you know, it's locked. Okay, so he should go over there. And we should be able to read this real quick. Gortash, the tone of your recent letter is inappropriate. You may follow the Lord of Tyranny, but I do not answer to him or to you. It isn't the fault of any of the chosen that the artifact has gone astray. Unforeseen events occurred as they always do. I acknowledge your planning, mastery, and brilliance of mind, but you lack the depth of experience that brings patience and composure. The artifact will be found, our enemies will be thwarted, we will prevail. Now show us that you are reliable as well as brilliant, General Ketheric Thorm. Well, we managed to read that without getting into trouble. Don't really know what good it did, but we did it. Tiger Mist. Huge, improbable peaks elude the prowling of this mist, known as Tiger Mist in Ferunian folklore for its strange padding quality. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we'll be on our way out of this room. Unfortunately, that means we're going to have to interact with these people. Scroll of Speak with Dead, Glory of the Absolute. Alright, let's speak with Rhodesia, I guess. Let me hit F5 before I do this. I don't like being in here.
I have something to ask.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No, better yet,
Oh no.
show me.
Her mind enters
Oh,
yours
jeez.
abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself.
Well, so earlier we were supposed to kill these goblins and we didn't. We let them go free instead. So we're going to need to either deceive her or persuade her. I think our deception skills are better than our persuasion skills. Thanks to our, let's see here, we've got... we just have some deception expertise, apparently. We could say, dead, they're a waste. Free, they spread the word of the absolute. We could try to persuade her and say, they won't get far. Let the curse take them and save us the job of cleaning up their innards. Or we could just try this. You said I could do whatever I wanted with them, so I did. Now let's try to deceive her. Add a little bit of bonus here. And, boy, I roll a 16, but look at this bonus we've got. Let's give it a shot here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we made it.
Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
Uh-oh. Well, we need to persuade her again. Distract her with thoughts of your care for shadow hearts. Interesting. We could try to deceive her, fake it, fill your mind with love for the absolute. We could try to distract her by drawing her toward your hunger for power, or we could use our little bit of wisdom and overwhelm her by unleashing a wave of hatred as you prepare to attack. Well, deception worked before. Let's try it again. We need to roll a 14. Jeez, I'm considering doing this. Let's do it. Okay. Hopefully this will work. Yeah, okay, we're good. I felt like this was pretty important.
There is a tremor of shared ecstasy as she finds a mirror to her own desire.
Perfect. You crave what all true souls should, to be touched by the absolute. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted.
Show me the power she gave you. Or, good for you, how do I get what I want? Or, everything? What exactly do you want? I mean, I want to see the power, but I also want to know what she wants. What do you want?
To take without asking, to feel without doubting, and to kill without consequence.
Sorry, I
In
asked.
a word, freedom.
I see, that's a little abstract. Show me something real. Or sounds good, how do I get it? Or freedom, your only purpose is to serve Ketheric in the absolute. Yeah, what do you mean by freedom?
I choose to serve, and I'm glad to. Words are dangerously close to heresy, true soul.
Yeah, my words were a test of your faith. I too am glad to serve. Or don't you aspire to rule rather than serve? Or enough words, time to die. Oh gosh, I don't like where this is going. I think we need to keep things nice and friendly here, so yes, that was a test.
As you should be. And you have an opportunity to impress General Thorm. I have a mission for you. There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there. Aid Balthazar if you can. And bring the relic home.
I see. Understood, I'm ready to head out. Or what if Balthazar's dead? Or what exactly is this relic he was sent to retrieve? Or you said you lost contact. What do you mean? Yeah, what do you mean by you lost contact?
And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry.
I see. What exactly was this relic he was sent to retrieve?
It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know.
She's suddenly nervous, on edge. Talking about the relic makes her anxious.
Well, let's try to persuade her. Talking of this relic makes you anxious. Why is that? 18. Okay. Well, let's get our advantage on here again. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, we're good.
I am in awe of the power the relic must hold to be of such importance. General Thorm will not leave Moonrise without it.
That's it, huh? All right. The relic is vital to Ketheric's plans. You should be giving me more support. No. I don't want anyone else coming with me. What happens if Balthazar is dead?
Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters.
Okay, listen, I understand. I'm ready to head out.
The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moonlantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Nice. Okay, wow, good. All right, here we go. Ooh, Astarion is inspired for some reason. Inspired. Look at that big guy. All right, okay. Urchin No Peeking Fox is inspired. Okay. All right. We received Balthazar's room key. That was a lot of stuff. Let's take a look at the key first. Need to look at the keychain. And then from here... What? Keychain. Okay. Sort by latest. Balthazar's room key, an elaborate key plated with silver. There it is, in case you wanted to get a closer look at it. That's it. And then we've got some inspirations here. We got one called No Peeking. Block out true soul Zarel from reading your true intentions. Nice. Then Astarion. Clear conscience successfully lied to Zarel about the fate of the goblins. Well, he liked that for some reason. I guess because he's a charlatan. Let's take a look at our quest list now. Find Ketheric Thorm's relic. Investigate the Thorm mausoleum. Disciple Zarel instructed us to assist General Thorm's advisor, Balthazar, in recovering a powerful relic from the Thorm's family mausoleum. And then seek protection from the Shadow Curse. Find Balthazar's moonlantern. Disciple Zarel told us that Ketheric's advisor, a man called Balthazar, has a moonlantern in his chambers. It will protect us from the deepest parts of the Shadow Curse. So, I mean, if Balthazar already left to go find the relic, and he had to travel through the darkest parts of the Shadow Cursed lands, why didn't he already bring a moonlantern with him? Does he have more than one? I don't know. Anything else you'd like to say? I'm going to hit F5 before I talk to her again. I might really regret this. Anything else you'd like to say, Radija?
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The
Oh,
rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
Okay.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
Oh. And how is one chosen to ascend?
I'm sure you have done a great many things to get this far, true soul. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more. Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
I hate it when our saves fail. Let's see here. Prove you're ready. Reach out for her tadpole. And if I chose to go anyway, would you stop me? What's with the skeletons? Does the Absolute dabble in necromancy now? Yeah, what is it with all the skeletons?
Her design does not end at the grave, Blessed One. You will serve, whether you ascend or fall, and I find use for even the fallen. I hope that is some comfort to you.
Uh-huh. Okay, alright. Nice talking to you. Well, so we've got something called Glory of the Absolute here that I can read. We can read it. She won't get mad. Let's go ahead and read it. Brush up on our Absolute. Now come we in reverence before the Absolute and her true souls, rejoicing in the three glories of belonging and reveling in the requital for deeds duly done in the Absolute's name. Glory the first is our purpose, filling us with determination to bring to all mortals the joy of reverence of the Absolute. Glory the second is our obedience, the bliss of knowing that we exalt ourselves when we surrender our wills to the Absolute's commands. Glory the third is our dominion, for obedience to the Absolute places us above other mortals, and it is righteous to command them. And when through our obedience we have achieved dominion, the Absolute grants us permission for requital, revelry without restraint to express our joy and pride in the Absolute's service. I'm glad I read that. Okay, well, so let's go over here to Balthazar's room and see if we can't get this thing. Oh, why are you standing here, Gloric?
You can pass. In the name of the Salute.
Okay. I didn't see this before. This ancient map depicts the area surrounding Moonrise Towers in detail, depicting a profusion of local fauna, deer, rabbits, black bears, and flora, with special emphasis placed on areas for prolific foraging. Okay. Oh. Well, hey, Disciples Zarel, why are you standing over there now?
The tower doesn't stink like an overstuffed cemetery. Which means Balthazar hasn't returned. So why are you here instead of out there looking for him?
Oh. I had a few more questions about the mission.
Oh, good. I love answering questions.
Never mind. Goodbye. Let's open the door here. Used Balthazar's room key. Oh, gross. Severed torso, severed pelvis, severed leg. Nasty. Good gravy. Have to walk around this room. There's a corpse in here. Attention, acolytes. Can I read it? Yeah, let's read it. A reminder. Acolytes are permitted entry to my chambers for the sole purpose of collecting moon lanterns. My library is not to be tampered with. While the Absolute appreciates your eagerness to learn, my bookshelves do not. Any requests to borrow from them must be given to me in advance and are like to be refused. Should you desire information on poisons, do not think to read any tome on the subject here. They are inclined to grant more knowledge than the written word could provide. Remember, the Absolute's purpose is better served by a beating heart than a poisoned mind. Though if you choose death, I will ensure you serve her still. There's a corpse over here. That looting would be bad. Let's see. Balthazar's personal notes 2. Where are Balthazar's personal notes 1? Wow, there's a lot of stuff in this room. Including the moonlantern. Bookshelf labeled galvanic interrogations. Bookshelf labeled conventional medicine. Well, we've been warned not to go poking around there. Where's this personal notes 1? I don't know. Oh, here's Balthazar's apprentice. So, if I go over here and shut this door... There, we'd like a little privacy, please. Here's an engraved Githyanki disc. Let's read it.
This Gith slate looks like the other. Another story about the Githyanki prince?
Okay. Could be. I'd like to read it. What's going on here? Read. Okay, I can't seem to read it. Clasped book. Oh man, we're gonna get in trouble opening these things up, man. This is a log on the work of one of Balthazar's necromancers, Cressa Bone Daughter, dated 10 days ago. After the state the fallen woman was in, I never expected Cressa would be able to save it. I was hoping the usurped thing would die. That's what it would have wanted. It's not as if Cressa studying it is going to prove much. It was damaged in the attack far beyond what the mere tadpole could do. But she seems fond of the foul creature. Let her play with it. Another entry seems to be written into this log dated a 10-day later. I should have not, in hindsight, let Cressa keep her pet. Ever since it was shipped onto one of the nautiloids to be deployed, she has been inconsolable. It won't survive out there. It needs me. It isn't like the others. The feral thing will make a fine warrior for the Absolute, and now my best assistant is distracted thinking about it. Pah, she will come to heal again soon enough. What was the name of that brain on the nautiloid? I don't remember, but I wonder if that's what they're talking about. I mean, let's go ahead and look at what's on the corpse. A heart, some gold, a bone. There's Balthazar's apprentice. Oh.
Something over there.
Gold, heart. There's something over there. Bookshelf labeled poisons and venoms. Bookshelf labeled musty tomes. Sheesh. There's a heart here. A human heart carefully cut from the chest. Coagulating blood slowly drips from an artery. And I don't think I want to pick that up. Oh, there's Balthazar's personal notes 3. Here's 2. I wonder why I'm not seeing 1. There's a heavy chest here that's locked. Goblins, the Maglubiate Gambit. Goblin troops, though crude and a bit dim, are valuable because they are adaptable and can be fitted into a number of different military roles, excelling as archery skirmishers and warg cavalry scouts. If rigorously drilled, some can function as disciplined phalanxes armed with half-pikes, and even the ones who can't be trained to march in step can serve as prime catapult fodder. The key to recruiting a tribe of goblins is their profound respect for their priests, who lead the tribe members in the worship of all-conquering Maglubiet. Therefore, let the high priests of the 7 tribes of the southwest Sword Coast be invited to a grand council, a feast where they all will be well-fed, well-flattered, and well-lubricated with jugs of plonk laced with a mild paralytic. The priests will awaken with new guests in their crania, and be led into docile devotion to a new and greater god than Maglubiet, the Absolute. And trust me, where the priests go, their warriors will follow. Advisor Balthazar. Okay. Ooh, a golden candelabrum. What's going on here?
Friendly-looking shadow.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Oh, I accidentally made myself. Crouch.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Telescope.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really. Plenty left to see.
Plenty left to see. We've got some stuff here. Ooh, there's a lever here. A big pot. Traveler's chest. Another traveler's chest.
Anything of use?
Just some gross stuff. Hill giant fingers, cloud giant finger, imp patagium, heart-shaped rock, hastening spores. Mine now. Taking all that stuff too. It's my payment for all this trouble we're going through. Well, I don't know where personal notes 1 are.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Note: install a drain beneath library's conventional medicine shelf. It's wasteful to let all that blood seep through the flagstones, and it will rust the spikes besides. A line slashes through the above, the same hand enfreshing below. Disregard, the smell gives me sweet dreams. Uh-huh. So I'm going to guess if we mess with the conventional medicine shelf, we're going to get splattered to guts. Right? That's what I guess that means. Oh, there's a chest here. I mean, you know, we're just going to open this thing.
What's past this?
And we're in. Ooh, a derivation cloak? Deadly derivation. When you poison a foe, you heal yourself for 1d4 hit points. Based on a mad alchemist's experiments to derive youth from his victims by poisoning them, this cloak relies on a much more reliable arcane formula, and now it belongs to me, as I send it back to camp. I guess that's the moonlantern right there. Before we pick that up, where were notes number 3? Personal notes number 3. Requests from the next caravan. Any works by Mordenkainen must catch up on current events. No, Volo, better a century of ignorance. Hinvelum holds ink like no other, could harvest from an acolyte? New copy of Swift and Sudden Death for library, current volume, badly scorched. Okay, there's a metal door here, and a lever. This is a fascinating room. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Man, we have to stand right under this thing in order for these to show up. Well, yeah. So this was a hint not to mess with the conventional medicine row of stuff. My guess. That's my guess anyway. I don't have any other hints, unfortunately. So I hesitate to go messing around with those books. But maybe we will in the next episode, as it's time for me to end this one. Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe we will do some more exploring in this room before we pick up the moon lantern, and then we'll finally have a moon lantern that will let us explore freely in the Shadow Cursed lands. As always, I thank you guys for joining me on this episode. I sure hope you had fun. If you did, why don't you let me know. Let me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.